These are three fairly important developments. I think they speak to just how unkillable the enthusiasm for Bitcoin.
We don't need more digital currency. We already have digital currency. It's called the US dollar. It's called the euro. It's called the yen. They're all digital right now.
First of all, EDX, which is the exchange that Citadel, Schwab, and Fidelity are backing, the important thing that distinguishes it from FTX and Binance and all the stuff we know the regulators don't like is that they're not taking custody. And I want you to understand the importance of this. They're telling you, show up with your own custody solution. We're simply going to be here to match buyers and sellers and handle price. That's probably a step closer to the way traditional exchanges work. We're here at the New York Stock Exchange. They're not holding customer funds. So that's one. Also, they're institutional. They're not recruiting Robinhood traders. So I think that's a big development. And the fact that they went forward with that, given all of the fear and uncertainty and doubt in the asset class, is key. There's credible rumors that Fidelity is readying something seismic. Don't discount those. Abby Johnson has personally been mining Bitcoin since 2014. And then the third development is BlackRock filing an ETF application, and has been pointed out, they've gotten like 500 yeses and 1 no over the years. They're pretty much undefeated. It would be very weird for them to file something just to get, smacked back like the other 30 firms that have filed. So either they know something or they want to make a point in getting rejected. I think, by the way, I'm sorry, I think this is a sign that Gensler is winning. The revolutionaries are not, it doesn't appear, the revolutionaries do not have any momentum. The firms that have a proven track record of working with regulators and being transparent are the ones that seem to have the momentum now. And I think that's because the regulators are getting their way here. So I want to point out that that's what I really think is happening.
Well, by the way, most critical financial professional of the SEC and Gary Gensler that I can think of is on the board of EDX, the exchange we mentioned today, and Virtu is an investor, just to lay that out there.
Ken Griffin, who hates Bitcoin, is his firm's...
This is a very simple story in terms of what's being done by Citadel and the others, is that they're not telling you that Bitcoin has intrinsic value. They're not saying that. They may not believe that. What they're saying is there's a market here. And the SEC has been very clear. They don't want the Binances and they don't want the Samuel Bankman-Frieds of the world. They want the real companies involved. So it doesn't bless it as a currency. I don't think it'll, I'm not going to say ever, but I don't see the point where it becomes a currency, particularly with digital currencies coming from sovereign, but it does mean there's money to be made here. So if you take a look at the money Fidelity's putting in, or BlackRock, or Citadel, it's almost a free option for them. That if something comes out that legitimizes this, they will be there, they'll be there first. And that's who typically wins these things. So that's what they're doing. So for what they're outlaying here, versus what they can gain trading these things over time, being the next NYSE, it's well worth it.
And they're going to own it. They're going to write the rules.
Right. And they will write the rules, and Gensler will work with them to write the rules so you get the Binances of the world out of it. So that's what's here. Don't mistake this for saying this is what you're going to be able to go and buy your Tesla with every day. That's not what's happening.
And digital assets in the U.S. has got a market cap of around $1.1 trillion right now. It's been there for a bit. Do you acknowledge that this asset class has staying power in the U.S. economy?
It appears to have some staying power. Of course, that $1.1 trillion was, what was that a year ago? A lot higher.
Yeah, it's had some volatility in large measure due to the lack of legal.
We do see payment stablecoins as a form of money, and in all advanced economies, the ultimate source of credibility in money is the central bank. And we believe that it would be appropriate to have quite a robust federal role in what happens in stablecoins going forward, and that leaving us with a weak role and allowing a lot of private money creation at the state level would be a mistake. But nonetheless, again, I do appreciate that we've been able to be heard and share our views with the